Mississi here, and welcome back to another episode of The Sinking City. So today we are gonna continue with our main quest, which is to find Cavendish and figure out why and what he is up to. Well, we figure out that he is the one that's poisoning the fish for the EODs, but we don't know why he's really doing it. But that's up to us to figure out. But before we're heading over to his apartment, please grab some cookies and some tea, and I hope you enjoy.
All on sale, today only.
I think it's over here. It did mark approximately where I think it is. Our marker should be here, yes. Alright, I guess we have to look around. Yeah, it could be that house. I don't think it's gonna be out in the water. Just gonna head in here and see. Hello? And it's here.
The door won't budge.
Aww. I suppose we need to go upstairs first? Huh. A tag from the baby carriage. If you want to take it, it's free. Right. Oh, shiny locker. Is this his place? Huh. What's this?
Judging by the layer of dust on it, this ring hasn't been worn in a long time. So why keep it around?
Interesting. Just gonna check this room first before I break that lock. What was that sound? Okay. The professor's fact list. Westbrook usually has his lunch about 2:30. Get some soap, and I always stays at the fish market. She shouldn't learn about me. New hauls of fish arrives every 2 days. An ounce per box will be enough. The guard spends most of his time on the second floor during the night. Think about a way to divert suspicions from Westerbrook. Don't want him to come to any harm. Don't forget to return the flask to the storage. Think about plan B. Huh.
This Cavendish guy did an impressive investigation. And the EOD is in the center of all of it.
I don't understand why he's so against EOD. New papers issued March. Gone. Body count rises as vanishing continue across Oakmont. Locals are in a panic. With most of the reports disappearances occurring in the Shells, Salvation Harbor and Grimhaven Bay. CPT Caleb Lyons of the Oakmont Police has put out a cell for information. Or evidence suggests a link between these disappearances and the charity organization EOD that has recently risen to prominence among the city's poor, sad Lions. Most of the victims seem to have either joined this group or been arrested of their alms. We encourage anyone with information to come forward. The Chronicle reminds readers to avoid any suspicious newcomers, especially Innsmouthers, and to remain at home during evening hours. Stay alert. Huh. Don't think there's anything else here.
The door won't budge.
The door won't budge. I just broke it open. That's women clothing?
A lot of fancy dresses locked away in a dark corner for a long time. I'm starting to smell some deep family trauma here.
Oh.
I loved you. I always loved you.
Okay. Huh. Have I missed anything else? There's nothing in the bathroom. Nothing else in here.
And judging by the layer of dust on it, this ring hasn't been
I
worn
already
in a
looked
long
at
time.
this.
So why keep it around?
Huh.
The door won't budge.
Still won't budge. Gotta be something else in here, no?
A lot of fancy dresses locked away in a dark corner for a long time. I'm starting to smell some...
I loved you. I always loved you.
And you got nothing to say about that. A newspaper issue, February. Disturbance in the shells as fighting breaks out between locals and Innsmothers. The cause of the influx appeared to be disappearances of several women, with locals accusing a group of Innsmothers of the crime. The Oakmont police continue to investigate the vanishing, but as yet the case remains unsolved. On source from the shells reports that traces of fish, scales, and seaweed were found at multiple victims' homes, which seems to have precipitated the fight. Oh.
You will never understand our cause! My child is blessed by the sea! I'm leaving you, George!
Huh.
George, I can't live like this anymore. There's something I have to tell you.
Is that Anna? This Anna.
I don't care what your damn EOD cult demands, Anna! I thought the child was mine! Mine!
Okay, let's see what we have here.
Huh.
George, I can't live like this anymore. There's something I have to tell you.
This
I
could be
don't
number 2,
care what
and
your
this
damn
3.
EOD...
You will never understand our cause! My child is blessed by the sea! I'm leaving you, George!
George Cavendish. He had a wife named Anna. She had a baby that was not his, but blessed by the sea and claimed by the EOD. This caused their split.
Ooh, what's happening? Ooh.
Who are you? What are you doing here?
Calm down. The name's Charles Reed. I'm a private investigator.
Right now, you look like someone who's breaking into my house. A burglar. Explain yourself.
Well, that was an interesting jump, right from a cutscene into this. Nothing like he's waking up or anything. Huh. I'm not sure if Anna sent me, did she?
No, Cavendish. Time for you to do some explaining. Care to tell me why you poisoned the fish at the EOD warehouse? And you better not lie to me. Oh, sorry. Is this making you angry? Yeah, two can play at that game, and believe me, I've got plenty of anger for the both of us.
How dare you?
I'm only going to ask politely once. Then my gun will do the talking.
Fine. Fine. Yes, it was me. But I had a good reason to do it. It all comes back to Anna.
Did he do it out of anger because Anna had a child with somebody else? Who's Anna to you? What reason?
Oh, this should be fun. What's your good reason for poisoning innocent people? You know the EOD are feeding the hungry, don't you?
No, that's exactly the problem. They're not doing it out of charity. They do it to spread their influence and recruit new members. Some of those initiates, as they call them, vanish without a trace. And not just them, they kidnap ordinary folks too.
And poisoning the fish would prevent this how?
Oh, you see, not everyone in this city believes in the EOD yet. They have opposition among the citizens, both rich and poor. A rumor of the EOD's fish being poisonous and several incidents would be enough to undermine the EOD by sparking fear and mistrust.
Who's Anna to you?
What's Anna got to do with all this?
As you might have already gleaned, she was my wife.
Uh-huh. Yeah, it all starts to come together now.
The EOD robbed me of her. It all started with the free fish. We were all short on food at the time, and then they hooked her with their nonsense about the benevolent sea and greater good. I looked past it for some time, but then...
She became pregnant.
Yes. At first, I was over the moon. But then one day she came to me, that snake, and told me that the child was not mine. She said it was blessed by the sea, that it was demanded by the EOD. Doomed take them! I couldn't stand it. I just couldn't.
Is this the only way to fight them?
There must be another way to deal with the EOD. Like, if their crimes are that obvious, why don't you just go to the police?
They're resourceful, those sons of hagfish. They maintain a squeaky clean image, and they're good at it. I tried going to the police. They were no help at all. And I'm not suicidal enough to make it public and take them to court.
Blessed by the sea?
What did she mean? Blessed by the sea.
What do you think is the cause of Innsmouth syndrome in people?
Living in Innsmouth?
That K-forsaken place has nothing to do with it. It comes from breeding with monsters. These sea creatures they call Deep Ones. They take our women and they spoil them with their seed. Then they give birth to degenerate fish-faced offspring.
How do you know that?
Where did you learn all of this? This information about the EOD?
After Anna left, I had nothing. But I did have a lot of time to research Innsmouthers, the EOD, and the story behind them. It is an old and powerful organization. They appeared back in the mid-19th century in Innsmouth, and the first people with the Innsmouth syndrome started showing up around that same time.
Ah, perhaps not coincidentally.
Ah, of course not. And the EOD is immensely rich. The sudden rise to power of the Blackwood family happened right after they joined them.
What are you going to do now?
So what's your next move?
I was interrupted and couldn't finish my task. The EOD received a fresh haul of fish, but now they're on alert and raised their guard. I understand I'm in no position to ask. But after reviewing all the facts I've presented to you, Mr. Reed, would you agree to help me?
I actually think I might wanna help him. If I remember right, the EOD marker was the same marker that people that took the Professor Doe. So I don't think I really can trust him that much. I'm listening.
Keep talking. Now what is it you want from me?
Poison the rest of the fish. It's spreading, but it's not enough. The EOD trusts you enough to deal with me, so it should be simple for you. My agent inside the EOD reports that they've just received a fresh haul. That's your target.
If I'm gonna do that, I need a favor. Exchange.
Your agent inside the EOD. Is he fairly high up the ranks?
Ah, I see where this is going. You need something from the EOD too.
Yeah. I'm trying to find a certain person who may be held by them.
My agent can arrange that. If someone is being held by the EOD, he'll know it. It's a win-win situation.
All right. Look, I'm gonna need to think about this.
Of course. But don't be too long. I'm going to need an answer before I let you go. I hope you can understand why.
Right. I might think I'm gonna help this guy. And is that a win-win situation? Mind Palace. A secret chamber in a warehouse. EOD suspected crimes. The poisoning was a sabotage. The guard is afraid of Anna. Anna's pregnancy was ordained. The EOD ranks are swelling. The EOD ranks are swelling. George sabotaged the EOD. George Cavendish poisoned the fish to undermine the EOD's charitable operations. A desperate savior, George Cavendish became desperate after EOD robbed him of his wife. He is determined to save others from the same fate. A dangerous psychopath? George Cavendish is a dangerous psychopath who won't hesitate to kill innocents to achieve his goals. I don't know. I kind of believe Cavendish in a way. And EOD seems really fishy. Gonna see where this gonna lead me, I suppose. Any other clues? God is afraid of Anna? The EOD suspected crimes. The EOD is suspected of kidnapping and assaults by the police. Anna Cavendish became pregnant with a child that was blessed by the sea as ordained by the EOD. A zealous servant of EOD. Anna Cavendish is a zealous servant of EOD as she will follow any instructions without hesitation. A filthy liar. Anna Cavendish is covering up the EOD's shady ambitions to take over the city. An honest benefactor. Anna Cavendish does honest charity work for the people suffering on behalf of EOD. Yeah, I don't really trust the EOD, so I would say she's a liar. Anything else? The EOD's operations are shady. The EOD has much more going on than a charity organization. They're dirty. I know it. Whatever they're up to isn't good. I knew it. What's this? Help George to undermine EOD. I should help George Cavendish to loosen the EOD's grip on the city. Okay. Then I suppose I'm gonna help you.
So, have you made up your mind?
I'll help, but it's gonna be a lie. You deserve to die, or bye. I'm gonna help you.
Your methods stink, and your plan stinks. Still, the EOD is a threat, and I'm not gonna help them anymore. I'm in.
You're doing a great favor for this city, Mr. Reed. Never doubt that.
Yeah, I'm trying not to. Remind me what it is I have to do.
You need to poison the fresh haul of fish at the EOD storage. It's heavily guarded, but you'll figure out something, I've no doubt. I'll be back later. I need to see my agent. Find me after you're done. Here's the address and some ricin. Be very careful with it.
Yeah, will do. I'm not quite ready to die yet.
Right. EOD fish storage. All evidence collected, okay. So EOD is banned. To all staff and students at the University of Oakland. I read that last time. The key to the second floor. Key to the second floor of the Department of Medicine. The poison thief. George Cavendish, professor of Oakland University, is the poison thief. He made himself a copy of the key to the poison locker. According to the students, he lived as somewhere in Avenue. The professor's fact list. I read that already. Cavendish family breakup. George Cavendish was married to a woman named Anna. On the orders of EOD, she bore a child that was blessed by the sea. Cavendish was not the father. This caused a rift in their marriage, and Anna left George. George Cavendish's request. George Cavendish gave me a full flask of ricin and asked me to dose a new haul of fish in the EOD's fish storage. He needs this in order to accomplish his goal to undermine EOD's influence in Oakmont. In exchange, he promised to connect me with the contact inside EOD. The fish storage is in the western shelves on Hawking Lane between Went Road and Liberty Road. After that, I'll need to meet him in the corner of Hawking Lane and Liberty Road near the storage. A full flask of ricin. A full flask of ricin that George Cavendish gave me. I can report George. I know for a fact the poisoning George Cavendish. I can now report this to Anna at the fish market. These are shares going on. Okay. I don't think I'm gonna go and report him. I don't trust Anna anymore. So the fish stores is in the Western Shells on Hawking Lane between Warren Road and Liberty Road. Is it the same one? Suppose it is. Alright, let's head on over there. And we are back to the fish storage. Oh, hello again.
Hello again, Daryl. I serve the sea.
Sea be praised, Mr. Reed. Good to see you again.
What's up?
Yeah, how's it going?
Still guarding this old piece of rock, as you can see.
I need to get inside.
Mind if I go inside?
Sure, no problem with that. Stay as long as you want.
Daryl, listen to me carefully. If you want to keep breathing, you've got to skip town. Now. You're taking a lot of heat on account of that fish poisoning. The EOD is on it like a dog on a bone, and they will find out the truth eventually.
Bah, I don't believe it.
Daryl, I'm saying this only because you're a real stand-up guy and I respect you. Leave this place. Forget about the EOD, or it will kill you.
Fine, fine. You've always been on the level with me. I'll leave.
Don't be a stranger, Daryl.
May the sea protect you, Mr. Reed.
Aww. Okay. Well, I like that guy. He's a nice guy. Suppose this is what I'm gonna do. Just like that. Some loot I can't take. That's nice, nice. Now I toast all the fish and I'm going back to George. And Daryl is gone. Hello, there you are. I poisoned the fish.
It's done. The fish have been poisoned.
Perfect. This will make a decisive blow to the EOD in Oakmont. You've done a great thing, Mr. Reed.
What are you going to do now?
So, what's next on your to-do list? Hangings? Drowning kittens?
What we've already accomplished should be more than enough. After I see the EOD in ruin, I'll turn myself into the police. I'm aware of being guilty of several crimes. The least being theft and the most severe being mass murder. I won't hide from my fate.
Well, that's something at least.
I don't want anyone else to suffer my fate. And I certainly don't want anyone else blamed for my crimes.
Okay. Now your turn.
Your contact better be worth the trouble, George.
He's already waiting for you in the basement of the fish market. His name's Fred. You'll need to tell him a password.
Oh, you're kidding me. Passwords? Again?
Oh, yes. We decided to use this EOD feature against them. Ironic, don't you think? Funny, even.
Right, funny. Yeah. Yeah, I think I just split my sides laughing.
Anyway, the password is, the sea is a cruel mistress. Good luck.
Do you know Harriet Doe?
You know anything about Harriet Doe? A professor from the university.
Harriet. Ah, yes, I remember her. Brilliant anthropologist. It was always a pleasure to read her articles. Is it her you're looking for?
Yes.
Yeah. She participated in Throgmorton's little, expedition to the depths. That's where the EOD captured her.
Oh, kidnapping promising female scientists from the university must have become a hobby for them. Freaks.
Okay, goodbye now.
Bye.
Burn your eyes clean.
The fish market is over here. Alright, let's head on over to a fish market and meet this Fred.
Here's the prophecy inscribed.
And now we need to figure out where the basement is. Of course it's gonna be on there, but I don't know where the entrance is. And Anna is not here? Huh. Oh, there's the basement, I think. Hello. Is this Fred? Huh. Fred?
Hello? Your name Fred?
Might be. What do you want?
The sea is a cruel mistress.
It's funny, you know. The water's choppy, the weather bad, and I miss sailing more than ever. It's like they say, the sea is a cruel mistress.
I know what you mean. But listen, I've got a story you might enjoy. You're looking for Professor Doe, ain't that right? The scientist the Order kidnapped. I think we can help each other.
How do you mean? You know where she is?
Slow down, buddy. Helping each other is not the same as let me just tell you everything.
Alright, go on.
Nothing's for free in this city, is it? Figures. Alright. Shoot.
You won't regret it. You've seen some of this city now, am I right? You've an inkling what's coming? I want out of the Order and the city before it hits. Trouble is, it's much easier to get into the Order than to leave. Give the slightest hint of it, you've signed your death warrant. I need somebody to get me out of the city on the quiet. And that's not an easy thing these days, my friend.
I've no idea how to help you with that.
Ain't you a detective? There are people in the city, smugglers, who know what to do. Find them. That's how you can help. See, I've heard whispers about ads in the newspaper. A new ad every week, talking about Salvation Harbor. Maybe start there.
Yeah, sure.
Alright, fine. I'll look into it. But your lead on the professor had better be worth it.
I know where they've got her. I can get you there. You just find me a way out fast, or I might be too dead to be any use to you.
Okay, sounds like a plan. Report to Mr. Throgmorton. Okay, we'll go do that. Now, Mr. Throgmorton. And a loading screen first. Alright, hey, new people. Oh. They made him into a cake. I was wondering why they're eating him. Oh. I know who kidnapped Professor Doe.
I know who's behind Professor Doe's kidnapping. It's an organization called the Esoteric Order of Dagon. Most of them stick to the fish market, but they seem to have agents everywhere. Even the university.
I knew there was something fishy about the EOD, the den of those filthy Innsmouthers. I'll tear it to the ground.
EOD and Innsmouthers are not the same. Not all Innsmouthers are bad.
Are you using this as an opportunity to make an example of the Innsmouthers? Because most of the EOD members I've met were locals, and for what it's worth, the only Innsmouther I spoke to was a nice guy. You'll want to examine your prejudice.
Are you calling me a bigot, Reed?
Yes. I can piss him off, but I don't really want to piss him off. I'm telling you, something needs to change. Yeah.
Robert, listen. Something needs to change. You holding a grudge against Innsmouthers ain't making anything better for anyone. Those who fan the flames of hatred always end up burnt in the end.
They killed my son, for Kay's sake!
I know. But what did you do to prevent it? You made yourself their enemy instead of helping them. What did you expect would happen? You chose to brand them newcomers and leave them to suffer just like you did with me. The only difference is that I'm useful to you. No wonder desperate Innsmouthers would seek refuge from a radical organization like the EOD. They had nowhere else to turn.
I shall think about what you've said.
Good. Anyway, about my task.
Back to business. I'll continue my search for Professor Doe. I have a promising lead. You have anything else to tell me?
Your task remains the same. Find Harriet and bring her back. You say we are dealing with an entire organization? Well, I have something for you that might help our cause should things take a turn. Now leave. I've heard enough from you.
Okay. Ooh, did I just get a shotgun? I got a shotgun! Yay! Finally a new gun. I can't wait to try it out. But for now, that's gonna be it for today. Thank you so much for watching. Please leave a like and subscribe, and I hope to see you next time. Bye bye!